Okay, so we did discoveries 27 and 28. And what we're looking at here is the repeating switches. So every time your program arrives at switch block, it checks the state, decide whether it blocks is true or false, and should be run. So in these programs that we had, it kind of shuts down as soon as it's done running the program. But you can use a loop, the repeat switch loop program. So we have a loop, and we have our switch block, and we have green and yes if it's pressed in. So we have, for example, you could program Robotics say yes if the touch sensor is pressed, and say no otherwise. And that's what we have in our repeat switch program. Is we have our push sensor, and it turns green. The sensor turns green and says yes when it's pressed in, and when you let it go, it comes back and it says no. It's going to repeat. It'll say no, 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 and then you press it, it'll say yes, 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 as it's pressed. So it's green and says yes, or it's red and says no. So why don't we go ahead and create this repeat switch program and see how this works. So here we go. We're going to come over here, and let's first start with a switch block. And we want our display. Let's put this here. Oh wait, that's the wrong one. Get rid of that one. We're going to use our brick status light. We could use display too. We could have faces and stuff. So we want to have green, and then we're going to have a sound that says yes. We could have all types of things. And then we're going to have this red. So we only have 3 colors here. We have green, yellow, and red, just like a traffic light. So then we're going to have red, and then we're going to have the same thing. We're going to say no.
No.
All right. So here's our switch. So if we did this, we would just get, if we ran these program right now, we just have one thing. So with it not being pressed, our status light would be red, and it would say no, and then it would end. That'd be the end of the program. If we pressed it in, it would be green, and it would say yes, and then that would be the end of the program. So what we're going to do here is we're going to get a loop, and we're going to put this in our loop. So now it'll continue to do this over and over again for infinity. You could do it a certain number of times. Let's see what they did here. They did for infinity. So there you go. Here's our program. So we're going to do File, Save Project As. And we're going to call this, we're going to use our name. Oops. This is called the RepeatSwitch program. All right. Boop. So we have our name and then the repeat switch. And then we're going to save that into your documents. And now you're going to run this on your robot to make sure that it works correctly. And if you're at home, what we're going to do is we're going to open Teams, and we're going to go to Robotics, Files, and we're going to look in our folder for RepeatSwitch program. So this is all alphabetical, and then we're gonna find this new one. There you go, RepeatSwitch program, and we're going to upload our file, and we're going to send our documents, And this is all alphabetical too. So Q, R, S. There it is, repeat switch. We open, and this gets placed into the folder. And now I'm going to show you what it looks like when you run it on a robot. So you go ahead and do this yourself, and then get it marked off that you got the full points. Okay, so what we have is the RepeatSwitch program now. And what's going to happen when I run this is that when it's not being pushed, it's going to say no, 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 no. And when I push it in, it's going to say yes, yes, yes. It's going to be green when it's pushed in, saying yes, and red when it's saying no on this little guy right here. So let's go ahead. Let's run that.
No, 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 no.
Right, so you can see that's red.
No, 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 no.
And then I'm going to push it in here.
No, 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 no. Yes, yes, yes. No, no, no. Yes, yes, yes. No, 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 no.
And that's the repeat switch program. So go ahead and you can do it. Have it just like this.